Hello and welcome to this live stream. This live stream is brought to you by Restream. Hey! We are using the Restream Live Studio to do this live stream in parts. And if you want to start streaming and you don't want to have like a huge setup with computers, capture cards, cameras and all of that, check out Restream and their live studio because that's what we are using. And it is so simple and so awesome. So go check it out, link in the description down below, sign up, get a $19 Restream discount, and if you do it today, there is also a Restream Black Friday special, which will give you even more than the $19 you get when using my link. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. So let's see what's happening in the chat. So, hello and welcome to, let's go through all the names. Hello and welcome to Snorri, who apparently made it to the stream, so all give Snorri a slow clap for making it. Well done, well done. Welcome to Xum Xum, welcome to DJ Manuel. Yeah, I know, no mic at the beginning. That happens sometimes when you try new setups. And hello and welcome to Cracker Pimp. And also hello and welcome to King Daka. Hello and welcome. I also remember we had one more user, which the name I forgot, who wrote something about help. Yeah, we're live now. Hit us and we will see what we can do. So, it is Black Friday. So guys, let me know. Did you get any exciting Black Friday deals? And if so, what did you get? And why did you buy it now and not before? I'm actually interested in that because this is something I find extremely fascinating to see what other people like shop for online. I'm like not talking about, oh yeah, I'm shopping for clothes or shopping for shoes. It's like on Black Friday, often you hear people shop about things they would never shop for on any other day, but on Black Friday they do. So I'm actually very interested in what you guys shopped for today or still going for shopping today because Black Friday isn't over yet. And then tell me what you get and how big your discount was. By the way, what was the biggest discount you've seen today? I think the biggest percentage number I saw today was in an email from an IT company I have some services at, mainly my online domains, and they have 200%, like big fat 200%. I'm like, huh? How is 200% off working? I mean, then I would get back money, wouldn't I? So I read through the fine print, and basically 200% had nothing to do with prices. It was like, hey, yeah, we're offsetting our carbon footprint by 200%. Hey, well done, nice. Send that at Black Friday, people will click on it. Well done, well done. So there's that. So let's see, chat. Snorri says, didn't get any deals. What? Why not? Wasn't there anything you were looking for, or what's the problem here? Xum Xum says, I got a I got a liver with 50% discount. Okay, how did you do it? How did you do it? Did you ask someone, say, okay, that's worth 15,000? I give you, what's half of 15? 12,500. Give me your liver. Or what's the plan? What was the plan for that? Also, hello and welcome to Avoided. Hello, what a nice name. Epos H3. Epos H3. What's that? Oh, Epos H3. Is that like a printer or something? What's? I need context. What is that? Can I Google it? Epos H3. Epos H3. Oh, that's a headset. Oh, that's a headset. Okay, nice. How big was the discount? I think it's like a headset around the $120 mark, isn't it? What is it? What is it? Is Epos? Is that the brand? Never heard of it before. Or is it like Epos by a brand? H3 is the brand. Is that possible? H3 is the brand and Epos is the line? Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, yeah, I haven't gotten a new headset in quite a while. In fact, I'm still using my... Where is it? It's not here. It's over there. I'm using my old 2015 headset to this day, and I refused to buy a new one because it was quite expensive. So I'm not gonna get a new one unless it dies, which it hopefully doesn't because it was expensive. So, also GG Mori, yeah, well done for getting the 50% deal. That was good. Kindaka says, when you just started your vacation, which includes Plopsaland, and then you hear the news of BAG quarantine for returns from Belgium to no way! I haven't heard of that before, so I don't know. But apparently, yeah, you have to go to quarantine when you get back. Nice. Well done. That was great. That was timing. That's awesome. By the way, how was Plopsa at like cold weather? Sounds like horror to me. But let me know. How was Plopsa? Kinaka also says, oh, I think that answers the question. So the right to happiness is vacation. So no right to happiness. Oh, wait a sec. So you returned before you went, or what was the plan? So you did like 180 and went back instead of going and then quarantine. Okay, interesting. I would just have done the vacation and then went to quarantine, honestly. Snorri says, now you can drink as much beer as you want because you have the emergency what? Now you can drink as much... Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Because he has a second liver now. Yeah, he can now drink and get the second liver when it goes over. By the way, guys, don't drink. Thank you. Okay, moving on. I mean, okay, don't drink as minors. That's what I want to say. Don't drink as minors. Cracker Pimp. By the way, hello, in case I forgot that. I got a nice piece of art. Oh, interesting. Because the artists have Black Friday deal on their commissions. Oh, nice. So what did you get commissioned? Like, is it some kind of character? Is it like some abstract art? What is it? What art is it? I need that. I need that info. Also, yeah, the 200% LMAO. Yeah, I was like, 200%, I need to click on it, no matter what it is. And then I read, oh, okay, so they're offsetting the carbon footprint by 200%. So, yeah, okay, not too bad. So, heck yeah, absolutely. DJ Manuel says, nothing really interesting this year for me. Hey, same. Only bought a chair. Oh, so cool. As mine is going to get more and more broken. And some tonic water. Okay, that's good. Oh, by the way, is my chair in the... Yeah, my chair is totally in the image. But now I can't see the monitor. Damn it. Yeah, damn it. So much about not showing that gaming chair on my online videos because they don't sponsor me. Oh, by the way, I got a drink. With nice... I hope you can hear that. With nice ice cubes. So that's hopefully going to stay cool until the end of the stream. Nice. Alright. Yeah, by the way, for me also, there's not really anything this Black Friday that I need. There are some things that... What is my stream? Oh, never mind. So, yeah, this Black Friday, I mean, I still don't have exactly enough money to waste that, but I still have a little bit of money which I could waste. For example, that YOLO money. So I had some things open on which I had an eye. So in case it would get discounted, I would probably buy it. But none of those things got discounted. And there were some things that got discounted, but which were not discounted enough that I would actually buy it. I'm still looking, by the way, in case any one of you finds any deals on Adobe Creative Cloud. I'm still looking for that because I want to avoid to pay the full 660 something bucks for the 1 year subscription Last year, I found a super awesome deal on a web. I don't remember what website, but in the end, I think I paid $150 for 1 year of the Creative Cloud subscription, and I want to do it again, but I just haven't found any nice deals yet because Adobe does have up to 70% of their yearly subscriptions, but that's only for students and businesses. And I think there's a 20 or 30% discount for first-time users, like for for users that sign up to the service. And I'm not gonna re-sign up with a new account and stuff like that because my account has too many libraries, too many fonts, and too many data already in the cloud as that I would just get a new account. So there's that. Okay, moving on in the chat. Sorry about that very long answer. It's a pair of headphones. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got that. E-post that. Hello and welcome to GWI. Hello, how are you doing? Have you gotten any nice Black Friday deals? Let me know because I want to know about them. From 119 euros to no, wow, okay, that's actually, yeah, that's a cool deal. That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal I would get as well. Nice. GWI says, do you have a drone, Greenie? Yes, I do. And one I sold yesterday. No, today. So yes, I do have a DJI Mavic Pro 2. DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Yeah, that way around. I do have that. That's my main drone that I use. I also, somewhere behind that black wall, is a DJI Mini 2. And I bought that last year when it came out. I did like 3, maybe 4 videos about it to review it. And then I simply forgot about it. I forgot about the fact that I own it. So I forgot to sell it because that's what I usually do. I buy gadgets, I test them, and if they don't have any use to me, I sell them. And I forgot about it, that I have it. And yesterday I was this morning I was in a Discord call, and we were like going through all the online stores to see which ones has the best deals. And someone was like, "Oh yeah, I want to buy the DJI Mini 2." And I'm like, "Oh hey, wait, I have one. Do you want one?" So yeah, I sold that today. So now I'm only down to the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. That one, exactly. Snorri says, so many people I haven't seen yet. Wait, what? So many people I haven't seen yet. Are you talking about chat? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have like more people in the stream right now. It's so awesome. Love you, love you all, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for letting me know what you got, and or what you did not get, which you wanted to get but was not discounted. That's also something I want to know. What was it, or is there anything you wanted to get on Black Friday, but because it wasn't discounted enough, you haven't gotten it? Because that's something interesting too. For me, I have my eyes on a new lens I want to use for those live streams, because the lens I'm using currently is fine, but it's an f4 lens, so the background is pretty sharp and I don't want that. So I want a new lens with an f2 or an f1.8 or something, which has autofocus, which is something I don't have. I have fast lenses, but they're all full manual. So I want to get one which has autofocus, which I can use for live streaming, so we get a super blurry background, which we currently don't have. So that was what I did. Did my computer just turn off? Wait, what? But okay, 1 minute. My computer just turned off. That's not what we want. BRB. What? Sorry about that, but that's not cool. That's very not cool. My computer legit just turned off on me. What? Okay, fixed it. It's booting again. Huh? So, but we probably don't have audio anymore, huh? Okay, chat, I need to know, do you still have audio? Do you still hear me? Do you still hear me? Because the problem, explain it in a sec, the problem with that is I route my audio currently through my gaming system, which then goes to my streaming system, because this here is an not yet finished setup, so we don't have a direct link to the streaming system yet. And when my gaming system shuts down, obviously my sound shuts down. So there's that. But apparently we have music, so there. Thanks for telling me. Thanks. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the question, so let's move on. GWI says, I've just got the DJI Mini 2. Epic! Have you gotten the Fly More bundle? Because that's actually pretty dope. With the 3 batteries, you can actually almost fly completely. I think if you don't like push the drone too much, and you have like a fast charging power bank with you, and you're on 4 batteries, I think you can charge the batteries fast enough so you can keep flying for as long as you want. But you need to have like a fast charger power bank with you and a 4th battery. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Also, the image quality is pretty okay. I did a video about it. Actually, I think the review was quite... I think the video was okay-ish, but I think the raw photos were insane, if I remember correctly. Because I went to one of the biggest waterfalls in Europe, I think the biggest, and shot some photos, and that was quite awesome, if I remember correctly. That was about a year ago. Oh man, time runs! Wow! Alright. Xum Xum says, the right to happiness runs with wank in the cold anyways. Yeah, see, that's why I don't go to theme parks in the cold, because they're cold. Meh. Kinaka says, just released this afternoon, but luckily I'm not in Belgium yet. I would have went there on Wednesday. First bit in France, so the Belgium part is cancelled. Oh, okay, so where you were on a trip and Belgium was a part of the trip, but that part is now gone. Okay, then some extra days in Park Asterix, I guess. Nice. And Snorri says, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink. And I actually, I agree with that. That's something you shouldn't do as a minor. Cracker Pimp says, I got one of my newer characters commissioned and it looks good. I'm happy. That's so cool. Today today something went through my Twitter and it was like with a VTuber artist, and I was like, hey, yo, you say you need commissions. I still need a VTuber thingy for the streams, just for the memes, so we can do a VTuber stream once. And I haven't heard back from them yet, but maybe I got a commission just for the memes, a VTube model. But I somehow have to tell them that they should not spend too much effort for it, because it's going to be used probably once. But I still want to do it. I still want to do like one live stream as a VTuber just for the memes. Just for the memes. Then probably break all my live streaming view records and consider doing it more often. Yeah, so there's that. Oh boy. And King also says, oh, and about Black Friday. I didn't buy anything, but I'm thinking maybe a new jacket. Oh, okay. So that's reasonable. That's okay. Snorri also says, 660 euros, what the fuck, for just 1 year. Yeah, hello and welcome to the professional world, where you can't really not do it because there isn't other software that can do the same thing. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck to it. Pirating online programs is also a crime. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. In general, I am not pirating any software because I'm at this point where I make money with software, so I don't see why I would not pay for the software I make money with. However, if I can get the software I'm making money with for less money, I'm gonna get it for less money. So there's that. But yeah, I agree. Pirating software isn't cool, especially not when you make money with the software. And I know people in the professional space that do pirate software they work with and then send clients invoices for projects that were made with that pirated software, and that's something I think is absolutely not okay. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's just me. DJ Manuel said, not exactly Black Friday deal, but I set up 1 petabyte today? Have you gotten in touch with Linus or anything? No, wait, 1 petabyte? What are you? I hope this was like for a big client, and it was like a big archiving backup solution. Because why would you set up 1 petabyte anyway? What? Nice. I think the biggest I ever set up was, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of, I'm not sure if it was 250 or 512. I think it was about 500 something terabytes. That's like the biggest I ever did. But 1 petabyte, wow, that's big. And I remember like the 500 terabytes, that was like, I think that was at least, either it was 3 or it was 4 recs. I mean, partly they also were like split up in recs because of, you don't want everything at one place, so if that blows up, everything's gone. But still, I'm pretty sure we would not have fitted everything in just 1 rec. I'm pretty sure. The servers were too big for that. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Dan, hello and welcome to the stream. Are you familiar with the YouTuber known as OMG Jad? No, I am not. And OMG Jad, oh God. Let me guess. It's okay. If I would have to guess what OMG Jad is doing, I could see him being a reaction YouTuber that reacts on crazy TikTok videos, which are OMG, and he's Chad. Like I could see that. I could see it, but it could also be completely wrong, and it's like a Halo stream or something like that. Yeah, a lot of possibilities. Snarry says, VTuber stream. Yeah, maybe. One day, for once. OMG, can't wait to see the VTubing stream. Ah, come on. One day. By the way, also, hello and welcome to XT Meta Music. Hello, how are you doing? Greeny, how are you doing? Hey, I asked first. How are you doing? No, actually, I'm fine. Otherwise, I would probably not be live streaming here right now. And yeah, I'm fine. And I'm actually really interested in hearing what you guys shopped for now on Black Friday, or what things you hope to shop for and did not get because it wasn't discounted enough. Because I'm actually, like, I like it when people shop for weird things you would never think of. And I'm not talking about like the dirty stuff. Keep that to yourself, I don't want to know that. But like other things, like, oh yeah, I bought that super weird specific, I don't know, shoe cleaner because it was 50% off. It's all like stuff like that. Like household appliances and tech gadgets, of course. By the way, I got a mail with discount for the DJI Action 2. I hope they were like, nope. I just returned the product. I'm not gonna get it again. Dan says, what about pirating, what about pirating, making some money, and then going and buying the real version and then uninstalling the pirated version? Trace of it because some intels can actually detect. Look, okay, so I still say no, because that would be something you call an investment. So you get the money from somewhere, buy it, then do the thing because you know you're gonna make money with it. So it's an upfront investment. Like as soon as anything is like in some way, what is it called? In some way, a business. Like as soon as you know that there will be money, I think it's wrong to do it unless you have like super specific like laws in your country that allows it. Switzerland does not have that, so I don't think it's right to do that. But what I can understand, I don't do, but I can understand it because I would lie if I say I never did this, is when you're just extending test versions for a little bit longer than you probably should, just to evaluate the software. Yeah, that's yeah, as long as it's like not involving any payment. Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time, but let's say when I was 16, I couldn't spend hundreds of dollars for very specific software that did very specific art things. So yeah, I extended demo versions. But yeah, later on, now in the professional life, I bought it. I actually went to the company and visited like courses, so I paid them like for software and additional services. So, like, by the way, speaking of that, I'm so sorry, everyone who chatted, I'm so sorry. I will get to you, but here's one thing I want to add about that pirating thing and business stuff. Something which I think is so ingenious, and I love it, is how Microsoft is handling all of that. Like, I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm gonna pirate Microsoft Windows because I'm cool. No, I don't mean that. But if you're like a student, you can apply for the MSDNAA. I think it's still called like that. What this is, like a program from Microsoft. I don't know if it's completely free or if like your school has to pay a fee. But if you're like in a school that has applied for the program, you can sign up and basically get access to all the software from Microsoft, like all of it except like Microsoft Office, sorry. And that's free. You can just go onto that program. You can download the software. You then get generated like a product key. You can use the product key to activate the software, completely legal. The only thing that is in the EULA which is not allowed is you're not allowed to use that product, that software, that key for commercial production. But you're allowed to like do whatever you want. You can test it, you can use it for your personal stuff, but you just cannot make any money with it. And like for a student, this is a super win because you have access to all the software except Office, of course, because that's how Microsoft makes money. But I tested so many things. And back in my days when I had access to it, Windows 8 came out, and Windows 8 I liked it from the beginning. I liked it. I tested that a lot, and I already knew everything about Windows 8 and the Windows Server 2012, 14. I don't know, like the one with the Windows 8 UI, with the Metro UI, all of that. I spent so many hours in Visual Studio with weird components nobody ever uses, and the reason why I could do this was because through the MSDNAA program. And the reason why Microsoft is doing that is not because they're the nice guys. It's because they know if you're a student, you're looking for good deals, and this is a good deal for you as a student, so you are going to start using their software. And once you reach the part in your life where you stop being a student and become like a professional in your field, if you have to work, you will work with the tools you already know. And if the tools you already know are from Microsoft, well, chances are that either you are going to buy those tools from Microsoft or you're going to convince your boss to buy the tools from Microsoft. So Microsoft is being the nice guy, giving you all of that as a student in the MSDNA program. And later on, you will come back to them and give you all the money you have for yourself. I think it's ingenious. By the way, there's also something I had to learn when I was a student about Adobe. So if you're a student, you can get the Adobe software way cheaper than you would get it usually. And I actually had to check this like twice. Once I asked a rep in person at an event, and once to just make clear that it is true, I had a contact on the phone with the support hotline. And if you own a student license, and you are a student, that's important. You need to be a student and you need a student license. You cannot just get the student license somehow as a not student, then it will not be okay. But if you're a student and you have a student license, you can use the Adobe software for commercial work. It's yours. That's awesome. Love that part. I don't know if it's still true, but it was back in 2010. Loved it, and that's why I think I'm still using Adobe to this day. Because they were nice to me when I was young, okay? So, DJ Manuel about the 1 terabyte petabyte project. Not Linus, but 35 drives. Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. We used it internally to store software-defined radio recordings. Oh, what? It costs 150K. 6 servers, 90 times 18 terabyte drives. What, 18 terabyte drives? Holy shit. That was back in my days, we used like 1 terabyte, maybe 2 terabyte drives. And maybe for like the fast storage, even 500 gigs. Like 18 terabytes, that was almost one height unit in my times. Holy. Radio recordings. How big are radio recordings? Isn't like audio, I don't think you're gonna save it in like waveform or something. I think it will be compressed to some sort, right? How much thousands of hours need to be there? Dumpy petabyte? What? Oh, okay, got it. No, we don't do this here. Anyway, I got to go. If you do this more often, I'm subbed, so I guess I'll see ya. Yeah, we do that quite often, actually. So thanks for joining, Avoided. Bye-bye. Nice. No. He actually is your doppelganger in the United States. That works with B. Bartolo and his gadget warehouse. Really? Really? Let's look this guy up. What was his name? OMG Chat, right? YouTube. Let's look him up. Let's switch over to the camera. I hope that works. Hey, that worked. Hey, that's cool. And also get me back on. Hey, I'm back. Nice. Hey, here I am. Here am I. OMG Chat. That guy? With 120k subscribers? Sure. If it's my doppelganger, why not? He's playing Among Us. Is that the right one? Is that the right one? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Not exactly face-wise, but yeah, okay, I see it. Colorful hair, similar haircut. Probably talking a lot about gadgets. Using, by the way, the same microphone I do. Okay, yeah, I see that. Nice. Hello, OMG chat. Nice. All right, cool. Let's go back. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Cool. Dennis, hello and welcome, Dennis. What did you get on Black Friday? Let me know. PTGUI Pro license no! What? No! Really? No! Oh, no! Really? PTGUI. Oh, no, really? Oh, that is so unfortunate. Bye. It's not on the website, though. Okay, so the thing about that is, I bought my PTGUI license pretty much exactly 1 year ago because I myself had the hopes that PTGUI would be discounted at Black Friday. But last year's Black Friday, it was not discounted. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay the full pro license then, I guess. Yay. Oh, I was a year too early. Damn it. Also, is it a yearly? No, I think it's a pay once license, right? I don't need to get a new one. Oh wait, or is it probably just 1 year of updates? If it's just 1 year of update, I probably should update soon. PTGUI. Let's check this real quick. I need to check this. This is important to me. Bye. Existing users, please see. Oh no! It is. It's just for a year of upgrades, right? No! No! Oh, probably. I don't know. I will look in this in more details later. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. XMN Music says, I bought a door for my cat. A door? Your cat did not have a door yet? Oh boy. And I broke up with my Chia. What? No, why? Because I woke? Because I woke her in the last stream because I was screaming? No! So sad. So sad. Yeah, I agree. It's better to just get at least 50% upfront from your customer. Use that to buy the software you're going to need with the demo. You probably already know how to use it. Yeah, I don't know about the upfront thing with customers because that's unless you're like in the very big numbers, like hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff like that. Upfront payments are relatively uncommon in my region, but yeah, either do that or like get a loan, or I mean, I'm not saying you guys should go to the bank and get a loan for something you cannot pay back, but like from the business perspective, that is how you would do it, or yeah, somehow make the money flow. Or like in the worst case, you could do the thing with the demo version if that's the thing, and it just renders it with the watermark and be like, hey, yo, client, you need to pay first. Okay, probably. But yeah, I definitely see that. I definitely stand behind the statement that you should not pirate software if you make money with it. I mean, you should not pirate software, period, but especially not when you make money with it. I have Office 360 from school, so everything is fine. Yeah, I now actually do have Office. Okay, this year is weird. At the beginning of the year, because I started my own business and my own company, I had to get Office 360, I think for the first time ever. And I bought it, and like a few months later, I got a client, and a few months later I got another, not client, but contract. And I now have technically 3 valid licenses of Office 360. So yay! So there's that. Dan also says, oh yeah, I remember that the watermark software, and then from Microsoft it would just say student version in different parts of the software on output in metadata. Oh, interesting. I don't remember that, but yeah, could be. By the way, also a thing. Have you known that? Oh god, I don't know the details about it, but basically what I remember from business is you don't need to activate all your Windows machines if you like have a big office and stuff. They don't need to be activated. Like if the watermark is there, that's like not a problem per se. But what you have to have is you need to have enough licenses on hand. Like you bought them and have them in a storage, or probably today on a Microsoft account somewhere. Your company just needs to own enough licenses for all the devices that in case of an audit, which Microsoft can do, they can come to your company and be like, hey, we're gonna do an audit. We want to see how many licenses you have and how many devices run our software. And as long as you have enough licenses on hand for your company as you use in your company, it's, as far as I know, it's okay if the software itself isn't licensed and activated, but you need to have the license on hand. I think that's at least how it worked back in 2010. Maybe that changed these days. I don't know, but that was back in the days. So I had to learn that because I was like, hey chef, boss, why are our systems not licensed? Like, yeah, it's not a problem because we deploy them each 2 weeks, and we just have the license in the back office, and that's fine. So yeah, the more you know. Back when Windows was 210 for the average consumer, what was it ever that? Was it ever that expensive? Like Windows Home Edition, I think never was 210. if you worked in a school or were a student, you can buy the official version for $7. That was Windows 7. They did. Oh, that remembers me. Back to the MSDNAA days. The MSDNAA day, in the MSDNAA days, you also got access to the Microsoft Store. Back then, the Microsoft Store, like the App Store, just newly launched because Windows Phone was out, and shortly after Windows 8 came out. Now, I'm a Windows Phone user since like the first version. I loved Windows Phone, it's the best thing ever. I wished it would still exist. And you got access to the MSDNA store, to the Microsoft Store, and I know I developed 2 apps, or at least 1 app that I remember. And you had access to everything, so you did not have to buy you in, but you still had to pay the app submission fee, and the app submission fee I think was $7. And back in the days, how old was I? 16, maybe? I did not have a credit card, so how on earth would I get US dollars? And I remember I had a friend who had PayPal, and he somehow, I don't know how it exactly went, but in the end it was something like, hey, I give you a PaySafe card. That guy then did something PayPal-ish to something, and then I was able to pay the 7 USD in submission fees. That was lovely back in the days. Yeah, it's also a lot of data, but actually less than you think. Exactly, yeah. Radio recordings, interesting, because I wasn't expecting that to be very big. Like, things I expect to be big in a data center are like virtual machines, backup tapes, like stuff like that. Things that are heavy, you can not really compress beyond a certain point. So yeah, I was surprised to read like radio records. Oh, hello and welcome to Jingle Rail Industries. So how was your Black Friday? Oh, actually, you're in the US. So how is your Black Friday? I mean, you're in the middle of it. So let me know. Have you gotten any deals? Are you looking for a deal to get up later in the day? Or have you already like spent all your money for something you really, really, really needed? Like an RMC Raptor or something for your garden. Hi! I upload 2 videos of Big Dipper at Luna Park. Oh wait, you're not from the US, you're from Sydney. Dang it! Are you? I'm confused now. I thought you were from the US, but if you're from Sydney, let me know how your Black Friday was, because it's over now. Dan also says a 6 Plus or whatever they call it can accept an 8 terabyte SD micro SD card. What? Yeah, I need that. I need a smartphone with 6 terabytes of storage. Yes. Okay, actually, I know people. I kid you not. I know people. The only storage they own, the only storage in their possession, is their iPhone. So those people spend an ungodly amount of money to get like the 1 terabyte iPhone because they have so many data. And I'm like, how? Why? Get yourself an external SD card, or if that's like SSD, and if that's like too much for you, I don't know, get iCloud or something. But why is your iPhone the only storage? Like this, my latest phone, which is the Pixel 4 XL, which is now 2 years and some months old. This is like the small version. This is like, I think 32 gigabytes. It's enough. And I'm a media guy. I shoot videos and photos. 32 gigs is enough when you know how to handle files. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi Anonym. Oh, hi Anonym. Hello and welcome. How are you doing? Oh, hey there. I know you. Nice. People knowing each other in the chat. That's always nice. Oh, by the way, we got 10 viewers. Hello and welcome, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Actually, I want to talk about the product in a moment, but I need to catch up with chat. So sorry. I'm gonna go into speed mode now. I need to catch up with chat. DJ Manuel says, it is software-defined radio. Oh, okay. mean downsampled FR spectrum IQ data, so 150 megahertz bandwidth, resulting is about 10 gigabyte a minute. What? Oh wow! I did not expect it to be that much. Oh wow! And you cannot further compress this without losing any quality. XD Music says no, lol, because the because she cheated on me. And to pay her back, I took all her clothes, put it in a suitcase at midnight. I woke her up and slammed the door in her face. What? That's not exactly nice. That's not exactly nice. Ouch. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that about your girlfriend. Since you were talking about maybe discussing weird, funky things, we would get on Black Friday, try the GICWIC YouTube channel reviewing all kinds of wacky things. I think I know this. Let's see. Is it Cheesewiz YouTube. I think I know that name. No, I don't know this name. It's like a 5K subscriber channel. I will bookmark this. Interesting. Oh yeah, so look, one thing I want to do for a long time is I want to do like a live YouTube show where I like invite people to talk about weird rabbit holes on YouTube. So yeah, I really do like uncommon things like in online stores and YouTube, and like it's so interesting to see what people watch. For example, I, with a straight face, can say, I watch ASMR videos and I enjoy them. I know that ASMR is just like the tip of an iceberg. There are so many weird things on YouTube that people actually watch and enjoy. So I really want to do a show about that, but I don't know how to do it, and especially I don't have enough guests to actually talk about this like in a reoccurring manner. So there's that. Please check the uploads. Oh, that's gonna be hard on the new setup, but I will try. Do I do it now though? No, I will not. We need to catch up with chat. Why is my laptop showing 24-hour screen on time? I don't know. I missed the tip. Oh no! That's the problem. My entire control panel is over there, and I'm looking this direction. How big was the tip? I don't see a tip. I don't see a tip. Also, chat doesn't see a tip. Also, my notification center does not see a tip. I need to look into this. Also, Dennis says, buy Windows 7 Pro, then update it to the latest version for free. Is that still possible? Can you still get Windows 7, then upgrade to Windows 8.1, then upgrade to Windows 10, and then upgrade to Windows 11? Is that upgrade path still valid? Oh, that would actually be worth a video. I bought Windows 7 for $5 and upgraded to Windows 11. Okay, I don't have hardware which allows me to upgrade to Windows 11. But that would be a nice video idea. Interesting. Okay, so let me figure this tip thing out real quick. Let's check the dashboard real quick. Sign in. YouTube. I don't want to miss tips. That's not cool. I want to say thanks. But none of my... Oh, there it is. Wait. DJ Manuel tipped $3.32. Oh, new interface for tips. Yes, actually new. Ah, there it is. New notification as well. New carrier, new service. I said it in the last stream, but I think you were like not there. I'm currently like shifting things around for the new year. I want to have like complete new interface. We're doing like this new studio setup thingy where I'm testing things. Like I'm working on like completely redefining the streaming experience. Also, we might eventually have to say goodbye to Restream. I don't know about that yet, but probably today is the last stream, which will be sponsored officially by Restream. But yeah, so I'm currently shifting things around with live streaming, and that's one part of it. And just because it was so nice, let's run it again. Isn't it nice? I love it. I love it. Yeah, more to come. More to come. Cool. So, where were we? Oh yeah, uploads, I guess. DJ Manuel says, oh yeah, seems new interface vendor for tips don't show in chat and seems I doesn't give you notifications. Okay, I will have to look into this, but that's definitely something we will get sorted out till next year. Showing universal or military time on your desktop. Try clicking on the time setting should appear for it. Showing universal or military time on your desktop. Trying to click on the time settings you should appear for it. I use military time all the time because that's how I keep time. I don't understand people who can't count beyond 12. I don't get that. I got to go. I have a date. My ex kept... What? Having a date one day after you broke up? Wow, that's bold. Official update tool from Microsoft will help you do it in one step. Still works. Wait, what? So you can get from Windows 7 directly to Windows 11? Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Another Swiss YouTube user, hello by the way, welcome, says, I accidentally got a GoPro 10. I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in accidents. So there's that. Okay, cool. I finally caught up with chat. Wow! So I can finally drink and we can do something I want to do for this entire day already. So. Ice cold water with lemon. So-called lemonade. Okay. Let's all breathe in for a moment and breathe out for a moment. Then repeat that 7 times and try not to be unconscious. Try not to fade out. Anyway, so some of you might know. Yeah, I know my background isn't exactly underlying my statement, but some of you might know that I shoot photos of roller coasters. And some of you also might know, who joined in the creative live streams over the past few weeks, that I was working on a product, a brand new product, and it is released as a pre-order on my website for a while now. But today, the shipment came in, and by I think the middle of next week, shipments of pre-orders will go out. So let's real quick talk about my first ever product I completely made myself. Hey! I mean, with the exception of me not having manufactured it, but everything else. So there's that. Alright, guys. I mean, you guys know what it is, right? You know what it is. So this is it. This is my 2022 Roller Coaster Picks calendar, which some of you in the chat I know about who actually ordered it. So nice. By the way, speaking of Black Friday, it's currently on an 80% off deal. It's 80% off in case you get 2. So the second one is 80% off in case you have a friend you want to gift this. Pretty nice. Let me know in the chat if you want to know a little bit more about this calendar and we can take a closer look at it, or if you have anything or any interesting gadgets you found for Black Friday you want to discuss. So let's see what chat says. Hi Anonym says, lol, I'm accidentally going to buy some PC parts today. Why are you guys all like accidentally buying things? That's not how it works. You have to go to the website. You have to click on put it into a cart. You need to go to the checkout page. You need to enter details. That's not buying things accidentally. That's buying things. That's how we call it. Buying things. Like consciously buying things. Not accidentally. So, Dennis says, learn now. Wait, what? Learn now Unity 3D. We'll do crazy things with AR and virtual tour. Yeah, I did some Unity courses already. I also have Cinema 4D. Like, what is it called? Like diploma? Like, I did some courses and tests. Yeah. Oh, actually, okay. Okay, I cannot show it to you on the desktop, but we are going this winter. We are going to have a new No Limits project. We are going to build a new No Limits coaster, and that thing will be insane. So I'm not 100% sure yet about the type of coaster, but it might be a wing coaster. And I now finally. I now actually have access to a full version of SketchUp. And as you might know, like SketchUp was the tool I used for years back in my RCT3 days as a modder. And then I switched to Blender and I switched to Cinema 4D. I did like Cinema 4D courses and like worked with Cinema 4D. But SketchUp still was always the software I was fastest with. Yes, like Cinema 4D and Blender can do things a little bit more efficient than SketchUp, but I was always the fastest in SketchUp to this day. And that's why I'm so excited to actually have access to a full license at the moment due to like a contract, like a job I have. And maybe I'm gonna export maybe 1 or 2 or 3 3D models for No Limits. So yeah, we're going full nuts with the next No Limits project. We're going 3D modeling all the way. We are doing it properly this time. And I'm still thinking about like doing a 3D scan of a nearby amusement park to use that as a canvas. So yeah, winter's gonna get awesome with Force Vector Design and No Limits. It's gonna be awesome. Another Swiss YouTube user says, I am offering to give you GoPro 10 to you for you to make video if you want. Yeah, the problem is I said the same thing. Someone this morning when we looked like through the best deals, and with this morning I mean like at 5 minutes after midnight, was like, hey yo, Greeny, okay, so listen, I'm gonna buy the GoPro 10, you can have it to do a review and then pay me something, and it's easy, I take it back. Like, yeah, I usually would say yes, heck yeah, let's do it, but there are 2 problems. First of all, currently I can't go to any amusement park to ride roller coasters with it, so I can't really test it as I usually do. And second of all, the GoPro 10 is 3 months old. Nobody cares about it anymore, so YouTube videos won't really do anything. So yeah, I guess I have to decline. Sorry, I'm good. But yeah, maybe in like March, May, I will look out in the market, see if there are any new upcoming action cameras, which hopefully do not suck as much as the Action 2, and check them out with riding roller coasters. February says November. I hate you. I hate you. Upload says DJ Manuel. Yes, I will check them in a sec. I did not intend to buy a GoPro 10 when I woke up this morning. Same, I did not intend to buy a GoPro 10 and I did not buy a GoPro 10. But I was very tempted. I was very tempted because I saw the deal at like midnight and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. Would you recommend SketchUp for No Limits? No. If you are someone who would have to learn SketchUp, no. If you're someone like me who spent literal years creating roller coasters or parts for roller coasters in SketchUp, yes. But I'm not exactly proud of it. But I have such a long history with using SketchUp to do roller coaster models and stuff like that. It to this day is just the tool I can work with best. But if you would have to learn it, go for Blender, because you have to learn that thing anyway as well. So there's There. Okay, upload, says DJ Manuel. Let's see if we can do that on that computer here. Where is it? There. Uploads. Let's see, is there anything new? Uploads. Oh, okay, so here it is. Oh god, I know that image, but from a different channel. Okay, so how do I switch with that? Okay, so that is submitted by DJ Manuel. Oh, yay, it worked. So that is that 1 petabyte? Looks like it, but yeah, I like the pyramid shape of it. Oh boy, that is a lot of discs. What are these? Are they Exos? I don't know the Seagate Exos. What are the Seagate Exos? Are those the ones with the low vibrations, or are those the one with the low energy thing? Because you can't go for the colors anymore. Green ones used to be for like low energy, but these days green is for server and sometimes for low vibration. I don't remember what is what. But yeah, that's a lot of discs. I mean, it's a lot of storage. I think that's the right way to say it. That's a lot of storage. Sweet. All right. Nice. Chat. Oh, greens are the server drives. So probably the one with the low vibration, so that they don't interfere with each other. Okay, nice. Dan says the image to draw the image as a photorealistic image, it's not actually a photo of the drives, and it's the size of the image. 1 petabyte. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay, so the biggest photo I ever created was 300 something gigabytes. I don't want to know how big a 1 petabyte photo must be. The photo I created was so big that it was very close to the absolute maximum of pixels Photoshop can handle, and Photoshop can handle a lot. And it was above the maximum of pixels this TIFF format can handle. Like, besides like extra TIFF or jumbo TIFF, like there's one weird TIFF flavor that can handle bigger files. No format was able to handle the full resolution of that photo, which was 300 gigabytes. That was insane, because the 300 gigabyte photo had to be scaled down, I think 20%, so it fit inside the maximum amount of pixels in the Photoshop large format. And the Photoshop large format was the Photoshop format that was created to accommodate photos that are bigger than the Photoshop format, which already was pretty big. So yeah, I work with huge files. It's not fun. It's not fun. Oh, 2 photos? Okay, I only saw 1. Which one is the second one though? Let's find out. Because they are not in... Oh, found it. Oh, that doesn't look bad. So that's apparently the... Wait. How many Stornaders are you using? And also, I did not know that they sell in Switzerland. Interesting. Nice. This is insane. This is insane, and I love it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice. Nice. 1 petabyte. Not bad, not bad. Look at your screen. You have a mini version of the facecam in the upper left corner. Yes, I know. It's fixed. It's this guy. No, wait, what? What happened? What have I... Oh, look, what? I pressed the wrong key. It's this guy. Hey! I can also make it go there, or here, or there, or here, there. But what I also can do... Oh, I never tried this on stream. Let's try this. Using a weird effect to go over to my computer screen. Oh, no, my computer just went off. Oh, no. Not good. Oh, and we're back to normal. I never tried this, so let's see how it looks. Oh, this looks absolutely lovely. Lovely. When you record footage in No Limits 2, then you will also have to handle big files. My recording is... Yes, that's true. But I always, I record it, and after recording, I immediately run it through an encoder so I can compress it. I think it's recording in Windows, whatever. The huge AVI, the huge files. And I usually just take them, run it through an encoder, bring it to an ProRes 442 or something format, or maybe sometimes I even go to H.264, depending on how important the project is, and then work with those files, because those files are still good in quality but are massively smaller, because I'm not 100% sure if I recall correctly, but HVIs, they are, oh god, what is it? I think they are interframe, which means every frame contains all the information of the image. So you can't get a higher resolution from a video game. That's every pixel is where it belongs. While other formats many H.264 formats, it depends how you render it, but usually H.264 uses GOPs, a group of pictures, which means that it only updates the differences in pictures for so and so many frames before it then does a new frame, so you lose a lot of information and therefore file size without losing visual information, if that makes any sense. You lose a lot of information but not visual information. So your eyes most likely will not see it even though information is missing. Whatever, it's complicated. Let's not go into it because I have for too long not written the definitions as this I could stand here and do the lecture about a group of pictures and interframe recording and interframe recording, iframe recording, whatever. Yeah, again, I would have to read it up, but yeah, let's not go there. 5 petabyte must be good for VR tour to copy of our Galaxy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, technically. I don't know what the maximum amount of zoom is you can do with a KR panel. Which format do you exactly use? I use MP4 and that's probably not optimal. Yeah, well, it always depends on what you're doing. If in the end you're gonna go for YouTube anyways, it doesn't matter because YouTube is gonna rip it in shreds anyway. Because I like to have the feeling of a little bit more quality, even though it probably isn't, I'm using ProRes, Apple's ProRes in a 442 configuration. So that's what I use because I like ProRes with my files, but just encoding it into an MPEG, in an high bitrate MP4, an H.264 format, that works as well. Just make sure that the bitrate is higher than what you want to render it on for YouTube. So if your bitrate setting, let's say if your bitrate setting to render it before it goes on YouTube is, let's say 10, whatever unit, but let's say it's 10, you want to make sure that when you like encode it from AVI to the MP4 that is higher than this 10 unit, because when you then do the edit and re-render it, you want to have an overhead so you can lose bitrate. Technically, thanks to re-wrapping, if done right, you could render the new H.264 video without actually rendering it, instead just repacking it. But as soon as you do any adjustments to the video, like fade-ins, like effects, all of that, you of course have to re-render it. But if it's just like clips behind each other, you can actually do it. Anyway, way too technical. MP4 works if it's in a high bitrate, and you usually can select the bitrate anyway. No Limits 2 files are annoyingly large. Yeah, I'm low-key annoyed as well by the fact that there is no built-in encoder. I could technically do a video about how to do an automated workflow that generates MP4 videos directly when using No Limits. But there are probably 3 people in this world who would ever use this, and secondly, have the performance to actually do it. Because what it would require you to do is, you would have to render the video in single frames, and it would have to go into a folder, so the folder will get huge. Then you would have a software in the background running, which either on Mac is FFworks or on Windows is, I don't know, FFmpeg should be able to do that, or maybe it needs an extra add-on, and it's monitoring that that folder and needs to be set up with the exact frame rate and all of that. And once that folder starts to get frames, it will take those frames and run it into FFmpeg and create like a video until it does not get any new frames, and then save that video while it's doing that to a different location as an I don't know if you can do it as an MXF. So if that's possible, an MXF. Otherwise, it would be an H.264, H.265 video. But the problem with that is you would have to have a computer which is able to render video to like actually encode video while you are rendering video on No Limit. So you need to have like a huge CPU overhead for that. So you're probably not going to do it. Just render it as a huge file, run it through the encoder, and that's way more easier than that use case. I use DaVinci Resolve for my video. It supports rendering and directly uploading to YouTube. Is that a good idea? I noticed the video takes way less time to process on YouTube. I mean, use whatever software you are comfortable with. About the YouTube thing is, the only thing that does is it takes the YouTube template with YouTube optimized settings, which basically are the settings YouTube recommends you to use anyway. And if you render a video in that, it doesn't matter if the software uploads it to YouTube or you upload it yourself, because it will be the video which is rendered in the correct way, so it is faster. But if the software can upload it for you to YouTube and you're okay with that, it's not a problem. The question you have to ask though is if the quality of the preset is good enough that you don't lose too much quality by the YouTube compression. So what I do, and YouTube hates me for that, is I render my videos with a higher bitrate than YouTube recommends. So I do that, like not a hugely larger bitrate, but a little bit bigger than what YouTube recommends. So I do that, and when I upload the video, it will take a little longer to process, but I am sure that I'm like at the upper limit of what the output from YouTube is. Like if I go in with an optimized video for YouTube, which has lower bitrate and all of that, which let's say does not hit the absolute maximum of what YouTube can display, I will have this overhead which is not used, or like this margin which is not used. So I go in with a higher bitrate than what YouTube uses, so YouTube has to take longer and process it to bring it down, but I'm sure that I'm at the upper barrier rather than somewhere in the middle field. But yeah, YouTube hates me for that because YouTube tells everyone, don't do that because that's processing intensive and that costs money and electricity, and we don't like you for doing that. Cancel. Wait, what? Cancel. Can you do that? Wait. Cancel. Can you do that project utilizing 2 or 3 graphics card, just the GPUs for the offload rendering? Ma'am, I am not sure if FFmpeg can use the GPU at all. I think it's a complete. I think it's a CPU task. I don't know if FFmpeg can use the GPU. For No Limits, I think No Limits greatly uses the GPU, but definitely also uses the CPU a lot for like the video processing tool. So you will have a huge overhead on your system in order to do that like live. I also always render it in full quality for myself. Yeah, that's good. Just upload that. YouTube will hate me for that, wise. So, I guess you said it in the chat, but I ignored it. I think you want to see a little bit more about this thing here. So, let's do that. Let's do that. Can I turn things on? That would be nice. I can't find the button. Where is it? There it is. Nice. And you have no clue what I just did there, don't you? The moment when I upload a RAW file, freshly recorded. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. No. No. What? No! Oh God, no! Don't do that! No! No! Don't do that, please. Get yourself a VLC player that can actually handle stuff like that. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about this guy here. So this is the Coaster Picks 2020 calendar, and if you don't want to get spoiled what's in the calendar, you might now change, not close, change the tab. I will not talk about what coaster is on the calendar, but I will talk about what we see. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you can switch tabs. I will not name the coasters, I will not name the parks. But you can still listen to the stream without being spoiled. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? So let's do it this way. Dan says, does YouTube render like, do they up render from HD up? No, they don't. They don't. Absolutely not, no. They only reduce, so they can save storage, bandwidth, and money. They will not upscale anything. So then, I gonna go then, says Hi Anonym. Okay, well, I try, so goodbye then. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, nice. Is it? It's not sharp, isn't it? That looks sharp. Hey, nice. So by the way, hello and welcome. This is my setup. This is the way I manage my cameras. That is my fancy drink. That is my smartphone, which hopefully is not ringing during the stream because that would mean there is an emergency. And those are my power tubes, which I'm not using. Alrighty. So then, let's check out the Coaster Picks. So, in case you don't know, hi, it's me, Greeny. I do roller coaster photography. Actually, not a joke. I actually do that. Why can't I show? Wait, for some reason I cannot show my. Wait a sec. For some reason I cannot show my face in the. Anyway, Anyway, you will have to witness this without my face. Sad. Anyway, yeah, you might know it. I shoot photos of roller coasters, and I have a website where I upload like very high resolution versions of them. And this is the Coaster Picks 2022 calendar, which is like the best of my photos which I have ever taken, together, collected, composed to a big calendar. So let's start with it. First thing, protective foil. So you're not getting a messed up calendar when it arrives. Actually, it's like completely safe in a piece of what is it? Piece of plastic, and in addition, there is this additional foil. So yeah, you're not gonna get a messed up Coaster Picks calendar, and it's a 12-month calendar with 12 different posters. And again, we're not going to talk about the actual coaster. I'm not gonna tell you that this is that coaster which is named down there at that park. I'm not gonna tell you that, but I'm gonna tell you that this is like one of my most favorite roller coaster photos with an empty train. So that shot was taken somewhere last summer, and it was a lucky shot. Like, I just saw that ride was down, and I happened to be in the area, and I remember I was there with co-host, and we were drinking a slushie. And when we were drinking that slushie, suddenly I saw an empty train going up the lift hill. And I was like, oh boy, hold my slushie. I grabbed my camera, I ran to the spot where I shot this photo, and I shot the photo. So that's how that happened, and I really do like this photo a lot. That's why it's in the calendar. Another photo I like much, maybe too much, is this photo of, again, sad coaster at sad park. I'm not gonna tell, because people currently not watching but listening don't want to get spoiled. So this is also a very unusual sighting for that specific roller coaster. So I knew I had to take this photo, because usually it wouldn't look like that. It would look different, but it happened to happen that this happened, and I was at the right spot. So hey, now in the calendar. Actually, it's harder than I thought to not name the coaster. It's actually harder than I thought. But I will continue doing that, because there are people who are probably still listening that don't want to get spoiled. So there's that. Dennis says, today calendar, tomorrow NFT token. Look, I thought about doing NFTs for a long time, and I tried, and I don't think I am doing the right kind of art to do that. So I looked into it, but no, not at the moment. Dan says, so these are all from the US, or am I looking at different calendars on other sites? Those are not from the US. I'm situated in Europe, and as you might know, 2020 and 2021, it wasn't exactly easy to travel to the US. So no US roller coasters in here yet. So they are exclusive to Europe and one more continent, which is not the US. But again, I said it, I'm not going to talk about names and parks, so people don't get spoiled. But yeah, this is one of my favorite photos. It's so hard to not talk about names. And here, actually, the reason why this got in is just because the composition, the colors, and the way, like this track bends, and especially like over here, we have this wonderful perspective where one track is like, yeah, creating this. It's so hard to describe things and not naming it. How this track like guides your eye around the thing, which I'm not naming. That's why it's in here, and I just think the composition and the colors lovely. That's why it's in. Same for this one. If you know that park, you know it's not exactly easy to get a good look of coasters. But there's one spot which this photo was taken off, which just works perfectly. And we have this interesting play with coaster, uh, which yeah is super lovely, and the track colors and the train, super awesome, lovely, works perfect in the portrait format, which is something I'm pretty proud of this photo. Like also, of course, all those photos were taken for a portrait calendar because I knew I'm gonna do a portrait one. So most photos would not work in a landscape one because that was not how those shots were intended. Okay, oh boy, not naming coasters is quite challenging. Anyway, more coasters. And this actually, there's a little bit of story behind this shot. Overall, I think it's a lovely shot with the low light. I mean, not low light in terms of not enough light, but like the sun was pretty low, so we see it on the shadows, and we just get wonderful light in that train to give the colors and the lights. And the thing here, if you know that kind of roller coaster, you know it likes to have like high G-forces. And that's why that when your train has like grease under the train and it goes through this high G-force section here, that grease will like fell from the train and be smashed onto those cross ties. And those cross ties, they were basically dark. They were basically black in the original photo. So I had to go through all those cross ties manually and like clean them up in Photoshop so it looks as clean as it does right now. But I don't do that stuff with other things like over here the colors and stuff, because that's actually like, that's how the coaster looks. But just like looking ugly from weather and grease, yeah, I usually fix it. I mostly also fix like bird poop because that just doesn't look good. But I don't fix stuff like that because that's how it looks. Next coaster, without saying what coaster it is, but I can say this is one of my most favorite photos I have taken of a roller coaster in 2021. And again, this was, I wouldn't say exactly a lucky shot because I knew I want to get it. It was just that at the right time I was looking for the right shot. Something happened and I saw that, and I knew now I need to run because I have about 2 minutes before the same thing will happen again, and probably after that thing will not happen again until the end of the day. So I saw it, I realized that, I ran, and when I arrived at the spot and the coaster actually came along, I was so out of breath because I ran to this spot that I could barely hold my camera. But it was absolutely worth it because look at it. It's one of my most favorite shots I ever did in 2000. Actually, it's one of my favorite shots I ever did, period. And it's probably the best shot I did in 2021. Moving on without naming names, without saying names. This one, similar story. Hello and oh no, Dennis is still here. Yeah, looked like a different name. Sorry. This one, very similar story. I knew I want to get the shot. Getting that shot isn't exactly easy because if you know the coaster, not gonna name it, and the park, not gonna name it, you know that usually this doesn't happen. So I knew it only happens maybe twice a day. And I knew I have to be there when it happens. So I got up very early in the morning and I got very fast to that spot because I knew I don't have a lot of time before things gonna happen. So that's why it's in there. Man, oh god, it's so hard to not name it. Wow, crazy. This one, I almost consider this a classic. Early 2020, I shot this photo, and it also hangs in my living room as a poster. I just really do like it with the composition and the colors. It's lovely. Not much more to say here without giving away what it is. Also that one, probably one of my most favorite shots ever. Fun story here. That coaster was not operational when I shot this photo. Like, there were no trains on the coaster because those trains were currently not in use. So I was at the park and this thing wasn't running, which was kind of sad, but I got a good shot. So there's that. Moving on, we are now in the month of October, and again, not gonna name the name of the coaster, not gonna name the name of the amusement park, but you can see the wonderful colors in the background of that roller coaster picture here, which fit, of course, with October. So that's why it's in here. I actually went to the park with the challenge and the intent to shoot a photo for October, and I think that is October. Like that background, that's October. Lovely. Moving on, there's probably my most technical photo I have done yet, which is this one. Let's say to shoot this photo, so many stars had to align for this to happen. It was great. It was great, even though it's not perfectly framed. I mean, not perfectly framed. The coaster is framed well. It's one of my favorite photos because it involved that story of me actually hunting that shot. Because as you might imagine, there's not much time when, well, stars align that this happens. Man, it's so weird to not talk about what we see. Still love the character. Ment Calendar says Xum Xum. Alright then, thank you. And here is, yeah, I don't think you can see it on the stream, but that's the one photo of a coaster outside of Europe. And it's that lovely coaster here, which I really do like. And especially like the photo we see here. And I need to hold the calendar because it's too heavy, it will fall down. Yeah, what else? What else should I say about this photo that I haven't said already? Because I did a dedicated YouTube video about this photo in which I exactly explained how this photo came to be, and also with the backstory and how it turned out and everything. One of my most favorite photos, period. So yeah, those are the photos in the Coaster Picks calendar 2020. And everyone currently not watching the stream but listening, you can return because the coaster calendar is now closed again and we only see the title page. Here we are. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the Coaster Picks calendar for you. Lovely. So we're back. We're back to normal. Hi. By the way, I forgot to say that. Of course. If you want to get it, the link to my webpage, which is coasterpicks.com. But actually, I have a graphics for that. If you want to get this yourself, you find it on coasterpicks.com. Link to it should be in the video description. And there is currently a Black Friday deal. What coincidence with that stream here. So there's a Black Friday deal which gives you 80% off the second calendar if you buy 2 of them. So if you have a coaster friend who likes roller coasters and you're like, hey, yeah, that's the perfect gift for the end of the year. Let's give them a roller coaster calendar for the year 2022. Hey, go to my webpage, buy 2, and then get the second for 80% off. That's actually a fair deal, I think it is, if you have a friend who wants a roller coaster poster. So, roller coaster calendar. Also, actually, the price, compared to what you usually pay for like a single roller coaster photo, like a roller coaster poster at my store or at other stores where you get roller coaster posters from. There are not too many, but there are some. For that price, you actually get 12 posters. I don't think we really need to talk about the price anymore, more than that, because it's a good deal. 12 photos, and you can use them. By the way, and something which I was very keen about is... I don't show it, but you might know that like the calendar part is only at the bottom, and the reason for that is technically, if you done with a month, you technically could rip it out cut off this very small top here, where the binding is, cut off the bottom section, and you have a perfectly fine 300 gram heavy poster quality poster, which you can hang onto your wall or like put into a frame. So yeah, that's basically 12 posters for the price of a little bit more than just one. So that's the Coaster Picks coaster calendar 2021. Alrighty. Golden ratio, not bad, but you do your, what? Golden ratio, not bad, but you do your green box ratio. Look, the thing with golden ratio, no, I'm not going into the shots. A lot of the framings I do are like the classic third framings or the centered framings, and I'm pretty sure that all the shots I did in this calendar are specially framed for the calendar. Yeah, specially framed, all of them, for the calendar to actually apply to said rules because it looks better. There are some exemptions when it's a shot. For example, that one big white one, that big white one with the stars that are aligned, and I think there's none other, which the ratio is still given but a little bit obvious because you need to see a lot and it fills the portrait form factor quite a lot, like by a lot. But yeah, it is, I would say it's fairly well done in what is it called, in regards of framing. I would say it's fairly done. Alrighty, so where are we? We are streaming for how long? Almost 2 hours now. What? And I'm running out of drink. I think that calls for an end, right? I think that calls for an end. Let's see. Is there anything which we need to buy because Black Friday? Let's see. Let's go to my online store. To my most favorite online store. Hey, that's the it's not that one. It's that one. Let's go to my most favorite online store where I lose all my money and see if they have any new. Wait, what is that? Is that a My Little Pony? Oh, that was just a link. It's not a product. Okay. But what was that? What is that? Oh my god, that thing looks cursed. That thing looks very cursed. So let's change the thing to English really quick so you guys can actually understand what we're looking at. So today is Black Friday. Today is Black Friday. Who thought that? So a lot of things are of course sold out, but through the day they were adding new deals. So let's see if there's anything new we need to get. I was thinking about getting an inexpensive, come on. I was thinking about getting an inexpensive display, which I can like hang somewhere here just below the camera. So I could have chat over there or actually chat under the camera. So I could read chat directly off the screen just below the camera. And I would look in this direction. Like right now, I look pretty much into the camera, even though I would technically be reading a chat below it. So that probably looks better than me doing that. But yeah, still, I think like, what is it? $200 for a screen which I just use for chat is a little bit much. So probably not gonna do it. But if there was like a screen for just $100 or below that, I would probably have gotten it. Soft drink review. Yeah, I don't have a soft drink. We haven't reviewed yet. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, let's go back to the store. Keyboards. I actually need a new keyboard, but I don't need a a rainbow keyboard. So there's that. What else is there? Cameras. I think I have enough cameras. Cooling solutions. I don't need cooling solutions. Chairs. I have chairs. We played that a week ago. I also have that one, which you played a week ago with. Screens. TVs. I don't need TVs. I also don't need a surround sound system. My flat is definitely too echoey for that. Because my studio part of the flat, that works now, more or less, because we did a lot of improvements. But just behind the camera is a little bit more open space with the TV. That thing still has echo as hell, so there's that. Microphones for video, we already have that. Oh, by the way, if anyone's watching here and is German, Austrian or Swiss, the Blue Yeti streaming bundle actually is a pretty good deal for people who want to get started with streaming. Actually, can we increase this page size a little bit so you can actually see what I'm looking at? That's actually a pretty dope deal. You get a nice Logi cam and you get a Blue Yeti streaming microphone for $160 rather than $250. Like, yeah, that's a good deal. But I don't need that because we're already streaming with camera and microphone. So yeah. Beamers, I don't need that. I don't have a canvas for it. Speakers, headphones, no thank you. Oh, one thing I wanted to get. I can talk about. I wanted to get a new smartwatch. I used to have like the Microsoft Band when it came out in 2014, 13. I was super happy with that, but then it was discontinued. Mine broke and I couldn't replace it. Very sad. Boo. Then a few years later, I had the Fitbit, which I used up until like maybe 6 months ago. Then that broke. Boo. So now I was looking into a new smartwatch / fitness tracker, which I could get. And the important thing to me about such a thing is that it has the ability to track my sleep and to have like an active heartbeat measurement thing. Anyway, like I want to track my sleep and I want to track my heartbeat. That's all I want to do with it. I don't really care about making calls with it or texting with it. I don't care about that. But these days, you usually go for a smartwatch because anything else doesn't really do the job, especially because the fitness trackers, they often don't have a heart rate sensor measurement tool, so you need to go with a smartwatch. So I looked into the new Samsung Galaxy Watch Classic Series 4, whatever. Yeah, 18 hours of battery life is a little bit less than what I need, because when I want to use it as a sleep tracker, I obviously want to get up in the morning, have my smartwatch on my hand, go through the day, get to the bed, sleep again, and still be able to use it. But with 18 hours, I'm more or less forced to charge it overnight, wake up, attach it to my wrist, go through the day, and then when I want to go to sleep to like track my sleep, the smartwatch is empty. Like, how hard is it to have a tracking device for sleep? It's terrible. Yeah, that's what I was looking in the past few days. And I know up there is my clone, but that's okay. Take an HD monitor and rotate it vertically. Yeah, that was the plan. But again, $200 for an HD monitor I just use for chat. It's a little bit too much for my taste. So let's go back to this here. Microphone streaming bundle. By the way, here the Panasonic Lumix S5 kit is it's almost $1,000 off. If I haven't yet gotten 5 Sony cams yet, I would consider it. Speaking of Sony cams, the Alpha 7 III, a very good camera, which I used, which is the camera I started shooting photos on. Definitely can give my recommendation on that. Can't really say anything about the price. I don't know. I still think it's expensive, but then again, it's a versatile camera. It's like the 4 is about around the corner, so I don't know why you would get the 3 right now. because the price of the 3 will drop even more once the 4 is out, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, there's that. Cybershot. Oh, okay. So I was thinking, and if anyone is still watching who has an interest in stuff like that, please let me know. I was thinking, since the cameras I personally use, they're all more prosumer and high-end cameras, like the Sony a7S Mark III, the Sony a7R Mark IV, and all of that. And that's not exactly cameras you can casually recommend to someone who is looking for a camera. It's like always, yes, I'm very happy with my camera, but I would never recommend it to a hobbyist because it's expensive. So I was thinking if I should start looking into cameras at a much lower price range. Like we did this already with gadgets, but gadgets tend to be shit. And I was thinking maybe looking into cameras up to like $1,000, like the small Sony cameras, maybe some Cybershot cameras, maybe some inexpensive Nikons, Canons, looking more into that kind of hardware. But I don't know if there is enough interest about that, or if I should just stick to gadgets I hate and return or sell days after I did the videos. So what else do we have? Oh, look at this! One gadget I sold immediately after I did the review, the Insta360 One X2. Yeah, what to say about it? 5.7K resolution is just not enough for spherical video. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, here, a lens I do own, and it's much cheaper to what I paid for it. Ouch. Nice. Oh, here. Okay, so this here. This is a lens I was thinking about getting once I saw the deal. Reason for that is, I said it at the beginning of the stream, currently the camera I'm using here is set to a 35 millimeter focal length. Yeah, 35 millimeter focal length is that camera. Come on, okay, let's try this again. As I said at the beginning, this camera is currently set to a 35 millimeter focal length, and it uses a lens which has a f4 aperture. So my background is fairly sharp. With that camera over here, that lens, the Sony FE 35mm f1.8, I would have the same focal length, so the framing would be the same, but the background would be much softer and more blurry due to its much higher and much faster aperture. So I was looking into getting this, even though I haven't planned for it, but $460, still a lot of money for that I just would use it for that cam lens over there for live stream. So I'm not quite sure if I want to do that, because I actually want to get a way more expensive lens, which is a 24-70 with an f2.8. But that's so much more expensive that I have to save up for it. But then I could use that for my professional work as well as webcam, while that one I could probably just use for my webcam. Yeah, that was one deal I was looking into today when I saw it. What else? Samyang, blah blah. Oh wait, actually this is the 12mm. Okay, I was also looking into this lens. As a lens, I could probably recommend to people shooting 360-degree photos which don't want to get an expensive nodal point head. So that's probably something I will do a video about, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely not now. The time is not now to buy it. SD cards always inexpensive. Oh, look at this. That's actually this guy here. Pretty awesome tripod. Wanted to do a video, actually not wanted, still want to, probably gonna be released tomorrow or the day after, in which I will tell you guys how awesome it is and why you should buy it. if you care about photos and traveling. It's awesome, even though it's way too expensive, but here, right now, not too expensive anymore actually, which is surprising. So yeah, there's that, more tripods. Also, by the way, yes, nobody needs a carbon fiber tripod, except when you do. And I can tell you one thing, once you went carbon fiber, super light, you don't want to go back. And what I see right now, I see my camera is telling me it's running out of battery. So we need to come to an end here. So everyone, thanks for watching. Let's check the chat real quick, what I missed. Hello, says Lord. Oh, Lord, you're again missing. You're just coming for the end. I'm so sorry. Okay, before the battery runs out, everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Once more, if you want to get yourself the Coaster Picks calendar, it's on sale for 2 more hours, where you can get it 80% off. If you buy 2 of them, you will get the second poster 80% off. So you get 2 for the price of a little bit more than one poster calendar. Poster calendar, that way around. So go check it out. It's coasterpicks.com. And once more, this live stream, especially like all the titles and chats we did, was brought to you by Restream. We used the Restream Live Studio to do exactly that, to display like texts there and titles and chats. And if you want to try it yourself, do it now, because it's Black Friday. They have an awesome deal. And in addition to the awesome deal, if you use the link in the video description below or here on screen, you will also get $19 off your first payment if you do that. So go check it out. Restream is awesome. We're using it for so many projects here. Also, I think we're using it for about, well, probably 16 months. Yeah, December will be the 16th month in which we use Restream for all our live streams. So go check it out. It's an awesome tool which helps you to be more efficient when live streaming. And lastly, thank you to everyone in the chat who's still watching. You guys are awesome. I'll see you probably tomorrow or the day after with a video in which I either talk about these guys here. Those are the power tubes. Those are my beloved lights, which by the way are making the back of my, used to make the back of my notebook shine blue, but currently isn't because apparently it ran out of battery. And I'm gonna do a video about them, and I'm gonna do a video about the tripod. Yeah. And those 2 videos should be released before the end of the month, which, yeah, I'm a little bit under time pressure, as you might guess. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video or another stream on Monday. So, bye, 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 bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, bye, calendar.